Johnny RC, baby. For a first meeting, awesome. Has it got potential? Absolutely. Do I want to find that potential? Yes, I do. Good luck. So, this Ireland GP day. Let's go. Well, it's lucky we're not racing outdoors because it's standard British weather. Just getting the last bag out of the van, track build, and then we're going to get to it. No more learning. It's all about the racing now, going as fast as we can in the quickest time possible. Can't wait. Your way. Like and subscribe. Love this about the UK racing scene. Club members all chipping away, getting the track built, everyone helping. One of the biggest events here at this club. It's going to be awesome. There's an Adam. We'll see how he races tonight. There he goes. His name's Adam, but we call him Peter. No reason why. Calipers out though. What are you checking there?
Calipers, mate. The old them, the old mitre toes, mate.
Oh, I'm super excited to get this B7 round this track. Had a couple of minutes practice and it's a box fresh kit straight away into the first corner. Wow, I was amazed at the steering it had out of the box. It's extremely planted. It's balanced. Yeah, very good. Qualifying 1 is underway and couldn't be happy with the car at this point. Even just in the first couple of laps, it's super easy to get used to. Just a matter of finding the lines on this new layout. It's not an easy layout, but it's not one of the harder ones either, so we can get to grips with it pretty quickly. Coming up the main straight now into that first corner, round the sweeper, round this kind of internal sweep here and through that S section. It was absolutely phenomenal. A little bit pushy at the end on that first hairpin, but we can fix that later on. Jumps, absolutely fantastic. Just a matter of keeping the wheels down, getting used to the track and getting used to the layout on this opening qualifier. And for the most part, this qualifier stayed as is. Small mistake there, just clip that pipe, allowing one of the other drivers to get through. But everyone's so close on this small indoor track. One mistake can really cost you. And we do find out that later on. But we've cut some out of this because it was a very simple, not really much action-packed qualifier, but a good opening round. How are we getting on? So round 1, 2nd overall. I think that crash probably cost me that. Let's have a look. Yeah, with that 18-second lap there, that was 1 crash. Other than that, it was very consistent. Obviously Chris is fast, can't rule out any of these other boys. Long list of people here. So yeah, let's go again. Just a few basics checks now. Just make sure the ride height hasn't dropped, which can always happen on a new kit as the springs kind of bed in and the shocks bed in. So always make sure in between races you're going to check your ride height. "13mm front, 13mm rear ride height as per the kit settings." At this point we haven't really changed much on the kit because it's going alright and we just need to learn the car, learn the track. Dialed. Straight into the next qualifier. And started making a few errors on this one. Not sure if it was nerves, not sure whether it was just the car bedding in, but lines started to get a little bit wider. Mistakes started to creep in here and there, and I slowed down a touch, clipping some pipes. Started to go a little bit too tight on that first corner there. Too wide there. Yeah, it's all going a little bit toast on this one. But we're going to let it run out. I'm not going to show you the whole race because you don't want to see the car just going round and round. Oops, big mistake there. Extremely costly. What is going on? We need to have a look at this. Got nervous on that one. Car didn't quite feel the same from the fresh tyres, so we might need to just have a little play with the setup now. I've still got the kit set up, which is a 30k diff oil, and obviously this is indoor stock, so I think that might be a little bit too heavy as well. So I think we're going to get the next round out of the way, and then there's a little bit of a break, so I'm going to lower the diff oil, and then yeah, just check the car over. I think a slightly lower diff oil in here with the stock rating. 30k is too much, I think. So the kit setting is a 30k diff, which I think is probably more suited to a modified 6.5 boosted. I was running stock in this race, so we need to drop that down. So we actually went down from 30k to 7k oil, which I thought would just make the car a little bit more balanced, a little bit more rear grip, a little bit more planted. Everything's going a little bit slower with 13.5, so I think it was just a little bit too thick. Got to say as well, the speed you can change the rear diff on the B7 is awesome. I think it's 5 screws and it's out. Super easy.
Maybe it'll make it a little bit more lively. Go on then, Dunford.
Got the diffs loosening up a little bit now, which goes to show I think we just need a slightly lighter diff oil. But yeah, it was a bit more aggressive in that one. I was a bit heavier on the steering inputs and it seemed to really like that. Rather than driving a little bit smoother, I was driving a little bit more aggressive and the car responded really well to that. So final one. 1 out of 3, here we go. Lining up third on the grid. Car's really dialed in now. That diff, you can see the car is much more settled, much more planted, is much more predictable. You can see coming through these turns here, you can put it exactly where you want it. Coming around this S section here, just look how planted it is. Round that hairpin now, super easy. It's not skitching, is that a word? Anyway, up the main straight now, still hanging on to third, getting those little nerves out from the start of the final. But yeah, around that hairpin you can just see how much more planted the car is. Super easy to drive. I think we found a good base setting here. Coming up in future videos we're going to be testing all the KPI settings. There's so much more to get out of this car, but for this race at this time we've got it dialed in. Now it's just a matter of head down, racing, trying to get that win, or at the very least, trying to get that podium. Got Kai now, slowly catch him. We're going to have to start going from pushing forward to defending. He's a bit faster through this right section of the track. As you can see here, it's caught me. Then coming up the main straight on this left hand side. Through this S section here, the car's so good. See the gap built there, and then it gets to this right hand side of the track and then he's right there again. See the gap here, built a gap through that S section, over this wall ride, and then there he is, right there again. But that's what racing's about. Little clip there and he's gone up the inside. Oh no. Have to try and stay with him now because it's all switched around. Now we're on the attack. So we had a 3 in the first final, so 2 legs to go. So we can still win this. We can still do it. Dunford. Have you ever had it where that one final you feel like your whole racing career depended on it? Because I did that and the car was phenomenal with the new tyres. I made a lot of mistakes, but the car was quick. So we've got leg 3 to go. I've got a 3 counting and then a dropper. Second and third is still available, so we're going to have to knuckle down, dig deep, go again. I'm going to make no changes to the car. Let's just get straight into the race and yeah, just crash a little bit less. Let's go. Now, after leg 1 in the final, it's quite clear that my tyres have dropped off and they're at a big event, so just hiding it from everyone else. Got fresh tyres on, so I'm hoping we're going to get a bit of pace back. I mean, these ones, let's have a look. They've only done 4 runs, but they've dropped right off. Let's hope the freshies do the business. So this is the one it all comes down to. This is the one where you can prove yourself or you can have a total flop. But we've got to remember, RC racing's fun, so regardless of the outcome, we're good. Now we put some fresh tyres on for this and you can immediately see how much more drive the car's got out the corner. It's quite aggressive as well. There's a lot more turning as expected with fresh tyres, so we've got to really concentrate now because I want to use these fresh tyres to my advantage. I've really got to catch this first 2 that have gone and they've gapped me a little bit already, but we've got to get used to these tyres and we've got to get our head down. To be honest, I found it a little bit of a struggle with the new tyres. It was like a whole different car to drive. It wasn't good. Oh, I say it wasn't good. It was fast, and it took a little bit getting used to. And as you can see, there's a mistake there. That is not going to go well for us in our fight for that podium position, because it's all open at this point. You can see how much faster it is again through that S section, but it's quite aggressive, so it's a little bit edgy, to say the least. We've already made a mistake, so we're already on the back foot now. Not good. Not good. But that's what racing's about. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And to be honest, this is how the final stayed. I was fighting the car, trying to catch, and to be honest, it didn't go my way.
We're getting next time. Next time. We're gonna get his ass next time. Johnny RC, baby. So that's a wrap here for the Isle of Wight GP 2024. Got third place overall. Loads of fun at this event. Absolutely epic. There's lots of things I want to do with that B7. For a first meeting, awesome. Has it got potential? Absolutely. Do I want to find that potential? Yes, I do. See you in the next video.